What's up, guys? My name is unCAGEDgamez. Welcome back to another top 10 video. You guys enjoyed the first one I did, so thank you guys so much. If you guys want to see me do some more top 10 lists, please drop a thumbs up. Let's try to get this video 2,000 likes. Today we're doing the top 10 characters I want to see in MultiVersus. The closed alpha is happening right now. A lot of hype around it. I'm really enjoying the game, and I thought to myself, what characters would I like to see join the roster? WB has a plethora of characters they can pick from. There are so many characters that I didn't even know certain characters were owned by WB. So I looked up a list and I went through it. I'm like, okay, that character would be sick. That character would be sick. First of all, before we start into this list, two things. One, shout out to the sponsor, AdvancedGG. Use our code uncaged for discount at checkout. You're welcome. Second of all, this list is not going to be in any particular order. I want all these characters pretty much equally. Maybe the top 3 are characters I really want, but for the most part, every character is pretty high up in my wanted list. So let's get started at number 10. Coming at number 10 is the one, the only Samurai Jack. Okay, when I heard that WB was going to make this game MultiVersus, instantly my brain kept going, what character would be sick in this game? How about the guy with the freaking katana blade, huh? Samurai Jack would be such a great character to be in MultiVersus. He is actually one of the few Cartoon Network characters that is kind of violent. Like, he actually does action. You know, it's not more comedy, it's serious, and Samurai Jack would be sick in MultiVersus. Also, sword characters are usually pretty broken in these types of games, so Samurai Jack, OP, let's make it happen. Coming in at number 9 is going to be a little bit of a curveball pick here, but I think because MultiVersus is so crazy of a game, it's silly, there's characters from every universe, I think having Courage the Cowardly Dog in the roster would be kind of hype. And hear me out here. You know how Courage in the show, he's like a scaredy cat, but he's also like low-key kind of smart? Maybe his gameplay could be him using technology, maybe channeling some of the freaking spirits that are happening in each episode. Off topic, but rewatching some episodes of Courage the Cowardly Dog, that show is a lot scarier than I thought. Like, I don't know how I watched it as a kid. I can't watch it now. It's kind of creepy. But Courage has to come in MultiVersus. I think he'll be a pretty sick character. That's my number 9. Coming in at number 8 is another curveball. Listen, I went through the whole list of WB properties to find the 10 characters. I could have done like a top 50 list of characters I want to see in MultiVersus. There's so many characters. But coming at number 8 is all right, don't click off the video when I say this, Captain Planet. I think Captain Planet looks like he could fit in MultiVersus. All right, you got the I really don't know how I could talk you guys into believing Captain Planet. I think it'll work. If there was any fighting game he shows up in, MultiVersus is the game. I know they could do it. Give me Captain Planet. It'll be silly, it'll be amazing, but the game's already silly, so give me the character. Coming in at number 7 is now it's not really one character, it could be any one of these characters, but I would love to see one member of Codename Kids Next Door. That show was one of my favorites growing up, and having them on the roster, or at least one of them, maybe number 1, would be amazing. They have, you know, the makeshift like weapons in the show, so there are plenty of ideas that they could do for the characters' fighting style in the game. Codename Kids Next Door is actually probably one of the easier ones. Again, characters that I pick from, you know, cartoon shows or stuff like that that actually do somewhat combat has a higher chance, I feel like, in MultiVersus. So seeing as they're freaking like kid spies in the show, easy pick. Let me know what character from Codenames Kids Next Door would you guys like to see on the roster. I think number 1 or number 4 would be sick. Okay, so here comes another weird pick. Coming in at number 6, hear me out here, I think it would be kind of legit, Willy Wonka. All right, now if you guys have watched the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory movie, the Willy Wonka movie, yo, Willy's actually kind of like, he's kind of got a couple screws loose in his head, and I always thought watching the movie, I think if they did a Willy Wonka movie like in a horror genre, that would be legit. Because it was low-key kind of like teetering on horror. He's pretty much killing off the kids. So Willy Wonka, I don't know, throw an Oompa Loompa at opponents or something. Throw some, splash some chocolate milk on opponents. I think Willy Wonka would be kind of awesome. And, you know, maybe, long shot here, maybe Johnny Depp could voice the character. I know there's a lot going on with him right now, but it would be sick. It would be sick. Willy Wonka, that's my pick. Coming at number 5 is a very powerful pick. Maybe a little bit of a puffy pick. I'm talking about the Powerpuff Girls. Horrible segue. I don't care which Powerpuff Girl gets added, but I think one of them will get added to the game. Come on, it's the Powerpuff Girls. Again, they fight crime. They're superheroes in their show. It works. It works. Maybe they could be like a kind of a Superman type character. They could fly around. Pretty much, yeah, just copy Superman and you're good. Powerpuff Girls. It writes itself. Now, which one would you guys want to see? Oh, Mojo Jojo? Could be legit. All right, now we're getting to the top 4. These are my heavy hitters, okay? I'm not messing around anymore. These are the serious that if they were in the game, oh, I might be maining these characters. I mean, I might main all the characters named off, but the top 4, 100%. Here we go. Number 4, Neo from The Matrix. Oh, come on. Come on. Do you know how sick that would be? Now, Neo was rumored to be... Actually, I think it was supposed to happen in Injustice. I think he was supposed to be a guest character in Injustice, but things fell loose. Didn't happen. I think it's time to make his appearance in a fighting game. MultiVersus, owned by WB. Matrix, Neo. Do you know how sick his combos would be? Now, I want Neo at his prime. I don't want new Neo where he goes... I want that Neo. You know what I'm saying? Not Force Neo, okay? So give me fighting hand-to-hand combat Neo in MultiVersus, and we'll be good to go. The dodge move in MultiVersus, his dodge can literally be him going like this. The lean back. Oh my God. Come on. Come on. All right, number 3. I should have put this character at my number 10, honestly. And that is because it's Ben 10, baby. Ben 10 would be such an amazing character to see in MultiVersus. But the only problem I'm seeing is, how are they going to make Ben use his different aliens, you know? Because there's 10 aliens if we're using like base Ben 10, right? Not Ben 10,000, where he has like OP a billion of them. If we're using base Ben 10 and he has 10 different aliens, and I'm trying to figure out like maybe his light moves could be like him transforming to an alien, and then his heavy moves could be something else. I think they could possibly spread his different aliens to different move sets. It would just be a lot of Ben transforming. It'll be really be really crazy. I think they could do it. If they were gonna do Ben 10, I don't think they're gonna use all of his forms. They would probably just use some of his favorites, because like who wants to see him use gray matter? You know, I don't think gray matter will really work. He'll be really small, and yeah, they'll probably use some of his top favorites. Let me know which alien form of Ben do you want to see in MultiVersus. If you guys got to pick 3 different forms, let me know down below. But Ben 10, I think it'll be sick. And hear me out here. Ben 10, one of his forms could be 4 arms. Freaking Goro, baby! Let's make it happen! All right, the number 2 on my list here. This one is pretty epic. I think it'll work. The Mask. The Mask, I would love to see in a fighting game. I think he would be pretty sick in Mortal Kombat, maybe even Injustice. But if we can't get that happening, let's put him in MultiVersus. He's so wacky of a character that it just fits the universe. There are so many things happening in MultiVersus. The Mask being in the game would actually be normal. It wouldn't be that big of a surprise. He can pull out guns. I mean, he can do anything. He is literally a human weapon, you know? So Mask being, but then again, would it be too OP? If he was in the game, I would love to have Jim Carrey voice the Mask, because the game has done a pretty good job getting the original voice actors to voice their characters. So having Jim Carrey come back to voice the Mask would be so hype. I don't want any other Mask except for Jim Carrey Mask. So Mask being in the game, please, thank you. He would be overpowered, but hey, Guns is one of his many weapons. He could use punching gloves. He could do a tornado like Taz. He could do a lot of things. So the mask, literally, you say a weapon, he probably can make that weapon. So let's have him in the game. That's my number 2. All right, here we go. We're here at the final character on my top 10 list. I think a lot of you guys already knew what my number 1 was gonna be. Come on, guys. We gotta have a Mortal Kombat character on this game. All right, MultiVersus. The main dudes making MultiVersus tweeted out saying, hey, we're not saying we're gonna do it, but if there was some Mortal Kombat characters in the game, who would you want to see? Come on. Now, there's so many great Mortal Kombat characters I could pick from, but if we're going by popularity, I'm pretty sure they're gonna add Scorpion or Sub-Zero. I would love to see Johnny Cage, but if I'm being realistic, it'll probably be Scorpion. And honestly, I'm cool with that. If there's a Mortal Kombat character in the roster of MultiVersus, I'm maining that character. I don't care if it's freaking Noob Saibot. You know, yeah, you know, F it. Even if it's Noob Saibot in MultiVersus, I'll main him. I'm gonna regret saying that. I'm probably gonna regret saying that. Watch them actually add Noob Saibot in the game. Oh my god, that would be a big troll. Anyways, Scorpion, face of Mortal Kombat, one of the many popular faces of Mortal Kombat. WB owns it. 30th anniversary of Mortal Kombat this year. There's so many stars aligning right now. He is my number 1 to be in MultiVersus. This whole list, they're all great characters I named off. But if there's one character I really want to see, Mortal Kombat character. I feel like NetherRealm is very protective with their IP, their property, so they don't want to just like throw their characters as guest characters in other games like willy-nilly, like Street Fighter, because you see Ryu showing up in every other game. Like, am I wrong about that? But you don't see Scorpion showing up in many games. I mean, you could say, oh, he showed up in Injustice, but I mean, still, NetherRealm made that game, so it's not really counting as a crossover. But I think it's time. 30th anniversary, MultiVersus, WB owns it. Let's have Scorpion join the fun and join the MultiVersus. That is my list of 10 characters I want to see in MultiVersus. Let me know your list down below. Is there some big properties, big characters that I missed? I don't know if I said this in the beginning, but WB has so many characters that they can pick from. So many. If you watch Space Jam 2, there are so many WB properties in the background. King Kong is another good character, but I could make a top 50, but I had to go top 10 on this list. So let me know your top 10 characters down in the comments below. If you guys enjoyed this another top 10 video, drop a thumbs up. Let's try to get this video 2,000 likes, and we'll keep on doing it. Subscribe to the channel, ring the bell icon so you guys get notified every time we upload a brand new video. And you guys will be alerted when and if MultiVersus releases that Scorpion trailer. I'm on it, dude. I'm on it. Don't miss out. Subscribe. My name's unCAGEDgamez, and you just got caged. Point this out. He thought this was a Mortal Kombat belt, which at first glance it does look Mortal Kombat, but it's not. But of course, right next to it, Street Fighter. What the crap, dude? Where's the Mortal Kombat belts at, though? Huh? It's not.